Good day. In this video, off the top of my head, starting with absolutely nothing, so if you want to get involved in what I'm doing right now, for my brain only, to satisfy myself, and what is real is what you can imagine and what you get from what I present. We've shown this before, this design. This design will create something else. This design will create something else. It has its own relativity. This design will create something else and have its own relativity. Each one of these designs will have to be mirrored. Otherwise, all they are is, question, what are they? Just designs without mirror. There's no art. Here is gematria. Now, according to what I understand by 100, gematria is not real. Is Chaldean real? Well, according to this, and according to what's online, there has been an alphabetic numeric creation and a word presented to this alphabetic creation. And this is what it is. They call it gematria. 3 energy through the passage of the moon. I'm talking only about the word. Please do not associate this to anything else unless you feel like it, because when you walk into the psychiatry ward and they say, what's the first thing you see? Forget about it. The elephant did not see the mouse and get scared. The cat didn't chase the mouse. And the elephant's small brain is a microprocessor. I match things because I apparently have a disorder, and the name of the disorder is I can't even read it. Apophenia. I also have OCD. So if anybody is against this, okay, and think whatever I speak is not the truth, I create things up from my own mind and believe it to be whatever the reality is. It is what it is. I build things, I put it together, I create puzzles. That's what I do. Is it real? Is it not real? Well, it seemed to satisfy my own personal mind. So just to let everybody know from the past that who have seen me tell everybody that nothing is real, it is not real. So what I do from this, I create mathematical equations. I create mathematical equations, and I take from it what I've also created where Earth is number 52. I will now use it E and O when this combination is together. Or is it possible when just these two are together inside a word? The same thing with A and E, A and I. Mars A and E, Mars A and I, connection with E and O and Earth. EI, EIO. Farmer in the Dell. Just a game. This is not science. This is sci-fi. This is what you watch on TV that's not real. Yet sci-fi over time has shown its own personal reality. EO 515 inside numbers is 9. And of course, 9 again is not really, it's just a square, but it has not been mirrored. I'm going to try and find a pen in this. And the reality is, in order to have a reflection of anything, you will need to do this, to have the beginning reflection. But the first part is not reflected, okay, until we've reached 18. The thing is, this one is singled out. According to games people play, this is red and this one is black. So we do not have reflection yet. We can do the first 18 because the second one is one black. We do not get reflection until 19 to 36 according to games people play. Games people play, a design comes out of it. I see the design, I see what happens in the design, I explain it, and just like games, are games real? Will games take you somewhere? Will Monopoly help you? Will playing blackjack help you? Will playing roulette help you? And in roulette, there is a design and there's many mathematical equations. I'm going to be skipping over things. In note, these are the vowels. This is the values in numbers, the dog pound, the pound key. Now the pound key cannot be real. The pound key is not real until we have mimicked everything inside it. That means the 1 is in the top corner. Now the 1 is in this corner. Now the 1 is in this corner. Now the 1 is in this corner. Now we have it real. Or do we have it real? Are there more movements I need to make before this is real? And remember, this is only the first part. Now, if we take this back to games and the continuation of 1 to 18, what happens to this? Okay, this is what I wanted to show. I finally found it. This is the grid. Okay, now when I show you this grid over here, these are just the vowels. In numbers, the vowel position according to numbers is A1, E5, U23, U21, sorry. The 21st area is actually 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. It's right over here. So that scale is 1, second row, third row, fourth, 5, 6. The 7th area, right over here. The 7th area happens to be on the next side of 36. So U is on the next side, where O is over here, the 5th area. 5 and 7, the numeric value to the moon. The 15 is a black. The 21st is a red. And this is according to roulette, and this is according to the numeric value in the scale of 9. Remember, nothing repeats until we hit 18. Okay, 15. Here's my 18 repeats. 3 void spaces. What does it mean? I don't know. What does it look like when we scale it out to a bigger scale? It looks like this. This is the way it's scaled out. 1, 2, 3, all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the way. See, I only did, what did I do in this one? I don't know if I scaled this one out properly. I'm just trying to look over my scale. It might be sideways. I'm just trying to look one for, yes, this is sideways. Okay, it's going down this way. Do you see my little mouse coming down here? So this is what the scale looks like. What does it do? Where will it take me? It tells me about the black and the red. What does black and red mean? I'm not a scientist. I only show you what I create from games. I want to make it very specific. I'll try to do this in every single video. 100 says I need to do this, and it makes very much sense that I do this, and I show you. So this is what it does. What will it take? What will it do longer? Can I change my colors around? Obviously, we're always thinking that here is a prime number, and this is not a prime number. So we have to understand whatever that might mean. This will only become prime when it hits 34. It could be 17 times 2. When it hits 68, okay, when it hits 51, these are all areas that prime 17 fits in. And the reflection of 17 prime is 20. This is its complete. 14, 23, 11 and 26, 8 and 29, where 29 is prime, but 8 is not. 5 and 32, where 5 is prime and 32 is not. And 2 and 35. 35 can only be divided by 5. 5 is a dividing factor. 5 is a dividing factor. It is part of the vibration. 7 times 5, 2 prime numbers, will create 35. So we have the moon. 7 times 5, 57. 7 and 5 is the moon. 75 is 3/4 of a number of 100. 35 is the electric company and a representation in the game of craps in the casinos, any craps of 1 and 2. 1 and 2. The reverse of 1 and 2 on a dice is 5 and 6, and that is your 11, and that would be one of your gateways. Bringing it over here. So now next part of this video is to just show off these over here. This area over here where we have 1, 5, and 6, and over here, one is gematria. One of these designs is gematria. according to gematria online. If it's not real, people follow it for whatever reason they follow it. If it was the piano, if it was the piano gematria, in which I don't think I've ever done this, I will design it now. After I spend 10 minutes trying to create this design, we're going to get back to the gematria piano. 1, 8 is in the first 7, but yet it's in the second chords of the piano. I mean, I'm not a pianist, and I have to make sure I do this right. It's my first video after the day after tomorrow, after getting through my 10-10 day. And it was a 10-10 day for me because today is my actual Hebrew birthday. And it's the 16th of Tishrei, which means I was born, if you read the word Tishrei, T-I-S-H or S-H-I-T, and Ray meaning sunlight, rays, energy, or king, according to sound. So 1, 8, and 5. And now the 15th letter, 1 and 5, is 6. And now the 22nd letter, 2 and 2 is 4. We now have A, 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 A. We do not have the 29th letter, 29th key. The 29th key is on the other side of the piano, as it's 23 keys before center C. The 24th key is center C, and believe it or not, the 29th key as the 24th key. 24, the day, and the 29th key from left to right and from right to left equal to the 52 keys on piano. And because we count them twice, we get 53, equivalent to electric company, connecting the positive and the negative, which is usually red and black, but I'm going from left to right. Now is the 22nd key. The 29th key, we'll put A over here. The 36th key, we'll put A over here. The 36th key and 7 to 43rd key, we'll put A over here. And 7, 7, 7, did I get that right? 7, 15, 22, 29, 36, 43. The 50th key will be over here in the E position. And the 57th key will bring me over here. So let's start again. Here is position number 1. Here is position number 8. So what does actually 7 do? Here is position number 6. 1, 8, 15, 22, 29, 36, 43. So let's do it a little bit different and color it in. 1, 8, 15, 22, 29, 36. Does that work out? 1, 1, 8, 15, 22, 29, 36, 43, 50. And after we've gone through the 7th gate, we end up with, lo and behold, the C section for the last A that is connected. Pretty weird. I never saw this design before. Raphael, in the new gematria way of checking out where my A's are. Now, if I wanted to go to E, which is the 5th, okay, if I want to go to E, now we're going to continue this since I just discovered this right now, this new mathematical, call it what you want, equation, where we will stand with E5, E12, E19, E26, E33, E40, E47, E54, E61. So now the last key is over here in the Uranus position. And this was the last one. The first one was C, and the last one is G. And it just so happens that Jesus Christ, 73, and Nibiru are these two corners. So let's put maybe this box over here, and I have a whole new design leaving these two corners open. A and G. Now, if we want to go to the next one, there really is in Gematria no numerical values that will fit unless we want to go down to U, which is the 21st letter, down to the C area, or O as the 15th letter, down to the F area, down to the C area, or what we can do is we can bring down the I, okay, which is the 9th letter, the I, and that is brought into the B area of Gematria, because as you go over the piano, the 9th area is the B section. So let's, if we would do the I, we would start off in the B section, right? So if we would do I as 9, I is 9 in the B section, and we would add on 7, we would become 16. Add on 7. We're no longer going to connect to I, we're going to connect to areas. So we get I over here now, right? Or should we start with I over here? That's my question. Should we start I here, being Gematria, or use the Gematria 7, the numeric value, and just get rid of the word Gematria and call it, let's say, the house of 7? So if we start here, we end up with B area where the 9 is, and then automatically we're here. So then from over here, 9, we're at 16, we end up over here. Then we add up to 23, and we end up with this is our primary design. Then we get 30, we get 37, we get 44, we get 51, and we get 58. So it seems like that 7 world seems to fill in all my boxes. Raphael, in a point of understanding, thank you for watching a non-scientific movie.